Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a super easy, basic eyeshadow, everyday eyeshadow look using Maskcara eyeshadows. I recently had a friend ask me to do a video just showing how I would do just like a basic eyeshadow look. She's a bit of a beginner, so I really want to try to make this easy. I'm just going to be using 4 colors. When I do an eyeshadow look, if I'm just doing something that's not too intricate, I usually like to use 4 colors. So I'll use a lighter shade to highlight the brow bone and the inner corner, and then I'll use more of a in-between neutral shade, usually a matte eyeshadow in the crease and underneath, and then I'll use a darker color to add dimension and depth to the outer corner of the eye. And then I usually like to pick a shimmery color to put on the lid just for a little bit of extra shimmer and shine. So that's what I'm going to do today. I got some new eyeshadows in that I'm really excited to play with, so we're gonna do that. Whenever I do eyeshadow, I like to prep my eyelids. So today I used the NARS Tinted Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. And I use the color Light, so it has a little bit of a tint. You can see right there. I just prime my eyelids with that, and then I applied a little bit of loose setting powder to set it because my eyelids tend to get a little oily and I have hooded eyes, so that means that my eyeshadow does tend to crease, so I like to prep them. All right, to get started, I usually like to start with my transition shade first. I'm using this one right here. This eyeshadow is called Basic, and it's exactly like it sounds. It's a basic, neutral, taupe, matte eyeshadow. This is a great everyday shade. So I'm going to use my Eyeshadow Everything brush to apply that. This is my favorite eyeshadow brush. If you're gonna buy one, this is the one you should get. The Eyeshadow Everything brush has a fluffy blending end right here and a little bit of a more fine smudgy end. I really love this brush. So I'm going to take this blending end and I'm just going to dip it into the eyeshadow like that. And then I'm just going to apply that right into the crease. You just find where the socket of your eye is and just go back and forth in a windshield wiper-like motion, like this. Sometimes I'll even do like little circles like that, but really you just want this half moon shape in the crease of your eyelid. Then I'll take a little bit more of that on the same brush, and I like to sort of angle it upwards like this onto the bottom lid. And I just put that all over the bottom lid. I kind of like to go a little crazy with this part just because I feel like this part actually really is so attractive. I feel like it makes your eye look bigger. You see how my lid has this crease of skin right there? I go that far down. So I like to really put a lot on the bottom lid with a lighter color like this. Okay. Now I'm going to deepen the outer corner of the eye with this color. This is Coco. It's a chocolatey brown matte shade. It's darker. I'm gonna use that, and I'm also going to use my blend and tap brush for this part. This is the other eyeshadow brush from Seint Beauty. So it has 2 sides. This side is more rounded and domed, perfectly round. And then this side, as you can see, is more of a petal shape. It's skinny and flatter. This is the side I'm going to use for my outer corner. So I'm just gonna dip that into the eyeshadow right here. If you ever want to give it a little tap, make sure there's not too much on there. I'm just gonna apply that to the outer corner of my eye, kind of in a V shape, like this. And then and I wasn't supposed to do that. I accidentally bumped myself. But go like this. A little bit up into the crease. So it's a big V, just like that. And then I'll flip the brush around and just sort of buff the edges to make sure that it's all blending and diffusing the edges so there's no harsh edges. But you don't want to blend too much and blend it away. Like that. And then I'll even take a little bit of that, just a teeny tiny bit, put it under the outer corner on the bottom lid, close to the lash line. Okay. Now I'm going to add a little bit of a shimmer to the eye just for some interest and for some fun. I'm gonna use one of my favorites. This is Gigi. This is hard to explain. It is without explanation. It's a neutral brown, purpley, silvery shimmer. It's really hard to explain. I'm actually going to swatch it on my hand so you can see. See, it's like kind of a mauve, shimmery purple, but it's just very subtle and neutral. This is one of my favorite eyeshadows for sure. I'm going to use my blend and tap brush again. I'm going to use the little rounded end of this. And I'm just going to apply that to my lid, mostly in the center to inner corner right here. Just for a little extra something something. Like that. And for a last step, I'm going to take my Eyeshadow Everything brush and I'm going to use the little smudgy end. And I'm going to dip into this color. This is called Rome. It's like a slightly shimmery, neutral, lighter creamy shade. And I'm going to use this to highlight my brow bone and the inner corner of my eye. So I'm just going to dip that into Rome and just pop that underneath the eyebrow onto the brow bone. I already did my eyebrows and the rest of my face makeup, as you can see. I'll list what I used down below. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of that, and I like to just pop that on the inner corner of the eye, just to add a little interest, a little brightness. I usually use the shade Unicorn for this, but today we're trying Rome, and I actually really like it. And then if I want to, I can flip over to this fluffy end of the Eyeshadow Everything brush, and I can just kind of give it a quick buff, just to make sure that it's all blended. Easy. Now I'm going to basically just do the exact same thing on the other side. When putting the eyeshadow in the crease of the eye, I always find it helpful to have your eye half open, like this. Especially me, I have hooded eyes. My eyelid touches itself when my eyes are open. See, when I have my eyes resting, this part of the lid rests on the bottom part. So when I'm doing the eyeshadow, I kind of raise my eyebrows a little bit and keep my eye half open. And just pop that color right in there, right in the socket. And that's it. This is just a really easy eyeshadow look that I would just normally do with any 4 shadows. I like to just pick a medium shade for the crease, a dark shade for the outer corner, and then a shimmery shade for the lid, and then a lighter shimmery shade for the brow bone and the inner corner. And you can mix and match a lot of different colors to create lots of different looks like that. But that's what I created for today. I hope that was helpful. And if you have any questions, let me know. If you need help picking out shadows that would work for you, or trying to create like a quad of 4 colors that you think would go together, just let me know. I can help. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so that you can receive notifications for when I upload new videos. And I hope you have a great day. See you next time.